We are working it today with Andy Challenger at Challenger Gray and Christmas, here to talk about the importance of internships and how to parlay that internship into a job. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Lots to talk about here. First of all, what is the state of internships?
Yeah, so because the employment markets are so tight right now, companies are really using their interns in a different way than they have over the last 10 years. They're giving them real responsibility, real jobs over the summers, and they're getting real life experience.
I like that. Now, for a while, internships were a little questionable, and I know some companies cut the programs out because of lawsuits. Are you still hearing about that situation?
Yeah, there's been a trend away from those unpaid internships. Companies were getting in trouble, or at least getting really bad press from it, and so they're moving to a model where they're actually paying these employees as real working members of their teams and giving them real responsibility.
We like that. So let's give some tips on how to turn it into a real job. What's your number one tip?
Yeah, so number one tip, you have to network while you're there every single week. Make sure you're going out and asking people, not just from your team, but from other teams within the company, to go grab a cup of coffee, informational interview with you, and start to expand your reach throughout that single company.
How critical is it to be willing to do anything, any job, even though it may seem menial? Just do it.
Yeah, you got to be there. You're, in a lot of ways, doing an extended 3-month-long interview for a potential job at this company, and you need to be showing up every day on time, taking on extra responsibility, and being there for the people that could potentially hire you.
Good idea or bad idea to ask about entry-level positions?
Incredibly good idea. You must ask not just your manager, but managers on other teams where you see people in entry-level positions that you want. Go to those managers and talk to them about what types of positions they'll have open next summer, if that's when you're graduating, or follow up with them 6 months after your internship and just check in again.
Should you track what you've done, your accomplishments perhaps?
Really important. A lot of people go through, it's their first real job, and it's a whirlwind. They forget all the things and accomplishments they've done over that summer. Make sure to keep a document and just keep track of that for future use.
And then this is always the tricky part. How do you stay in touch without being a pest?
Yeah, and just a little friendly email every couple months, maybe a call when you're back in town over the winter break as a student. Go in and say, hey, could I come in and maybe do a little work for you for a week, or at least go grab a cup of coffee with you. It's a great way to stay in contact.
Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.